What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me on another episode on this channel. In today's episode, let's talk about Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Now, there's a rumor going on out there about this movie having 75% of the movie being reshot right now. I want to give you my take on this, and to be honest with you, this sounds almost a little bit unbelievable at this point. Now, having the movie 75% reshot overall, that's not a surprise because we know that when Solo: A Star Wars Story was getting made, Lord and Miller shot 90% of that movie and then they were fired, and Ron Howard comes in and he basically reshoots the entire thing. So this wouldn't be unbelievable for Disney and Lucasfilm to reshoot the whole movie. The problem is, it's the timing of it. The timing is the problem. We're only 2 months away from this movie being released in movie theaters. And we know right now reshoots are being done right now, and it's supposed to be ending this month. But still, even them reshooting the movie right now, even somewhat a little bit, we know that's happening, but that's kind of let you know that this movie is in some kind of trouble just because of the timing of the situation. I mean, who reshoots a movie basically all the way up until it's supposed to be released? The movie comes out in 2 months. Now, we know that Doomcock, his sources told him this was the situation that was going on, and Doomcock never said that this was gospel or anything like that. So I'm not putting any blame on Doomcock on this because I'm a big fan of his channel. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to Doomcock. But the timing of it just doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. Now, we know that this movie is a rush job. It just is. That's why I don't think this movie is going to be very good. I think on the high end, this movie will be a 4 out of 10 because they rushed this movie to death. I mean, J.J. Abrams admitted that they were actually editing on the set while they were doing principal photography. And he said that they never do that. The editor asked him to actually do that on set. And J.J. Abrams, he was against it, but they were really pushed against the clock to get this movie made. And so you can just see everything is just being jam-packed into a movie that they were going to release in December. Now, honestly, this movie probably should be released next December so they can actually take their time and get the movie right. Now, the rumor is that Disney, they're not pleased with what has been shot so far, and that they told J.J. Abrams, reshoot it until you get it right. I just don't think that Disney at this point is going to do that, no matter what they think about the movie. The only other option is to push this movie back until next December. We know that that's not going to happen. We know that's not going to happen. Disney is going to stick to their guns and release this movie in December. They really should have just started making this movie earlier this year, but I think J.J. Abrams, he kind of rushed the script out and everything like that. And he had a script out in no time. They started doing principal photography and they were editing on set. Everything that happens with a movie, a bit budget movie that has a lot of post-production editing involved, they're really rushing this movie out. And I don't know if Disney and Lucasfilm actually care about the quality of the product because they haven't delayed this movie. So it's possible that they actually want to reshoot 75% of the movie, but it's just not going to happen. They're against the clock. They need to get this out, and a full trailer is going to be dropping on Monday on Monday Night Football. So we're going to get what we're going to get. Now, I said back in March or April when they released the first teaser trailer that we should have got a full trailer, but of course, they really weren't done with anything with that movie. So we got the teaser. D23 comes out and they basically just give us stuff from the OT, the prequels, and a little bit from the new movie. But that's about it. I don't think they really had anything ready to actually release to us because they were shooting the movie, reshooting the movie, editing it. just putting a complete rush job together. So that's why I think you didn't get nothing new at D23. Now the trailer's going to come out on Monday. I'm assuming that we're going to get new stuff. I'm assuming that we're going to get a lot of new stuff that we haven't seen before. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a bunch of stuff that we've already seen and it's just extended a little bit. Because one thing, you want to please the fans. You want to make the fans say, hey, let's go see this movie because episode 8, Last Jedi, sucked. But yet you still can't go out and give away the plot of the movie. Overall, we don't really know exactly what the plot of the movie is, even though we know tidbits of it and we've heard a lot of rumors. Hopefully these rumors are not true because the rumors for the movie are terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm pretty sure you can go on YouTube, you can look at all of these videos about episode 9 rumors and plot leaks and things like that. And it's not going to sound good. I mean, one of the rumors going on right now is that Rey is so powerful, not only can she lift the Death Star, she can also raise the dead. Now think of that. Who is dead in this movie? Luke is dead. So you mean to tell me, if this rumor is true, that Rey is going to bring back Luke from the netherworld of the Force and bring him back into full flesh? I know fans want Luke to come back. Fans didn't want Luke to die in The Last Jedi. But to be honest with you, if Rey brings Luke back to life, I'm not going to like that whatsoever. I'm just not. They're trying to make Rey way too powerful to where it's just become unbelievable if this is true. Now, I don't think that's true. I hope it's not true, but I wouldn't put it past Disney and Lucasfilm to make this true just so they can say, look, Rey is the chosen one. She is the main one. She is beyond Anakin. Now, I said Anakin needs to be in this movie, but if Anakin is not in the movie, I wouldn't be surprised, even though I do think he will be in this movie. But I think it's going to be all for nothing if Rey lifts the dead, brings back the dead, brings Luke back to life, and she defeats Sidious. It just won't work. But that's just my thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that 75% of this movie is being reshot? I just don't think it is from a timeline standpoint. If you were to tell me this was happening back in June, I would say, yes, I can believe something like this. But now we're almost into November. I just don't see this happening. So guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.